Darren, we'll start off with last weekend. A loss and out of the cup, which is disappointing, but from what I saw, to get back into the game with the last sort of half an hour with 10 men must be pretty pleasing for you.
You never want to lose a game, certainly in the manner that we did in terms of penalties. I think it was 9-8, so it went to the wire. I think the lads, in terms of, they never give in, even when we went a man down to pull back level. And we regained the momentum, and we had a few chances, and on another day we would have took them, and we deserved to get something out of it. But the luck of the penalty shootout, and you can't hold anyone accountable. It was just their keeper pulled off one or two good saves, and they went through, and we wish them well. So we move on quickly. We've talked about bounce back ability this week, which is really important, and every time we've asked that from the players, they've given us that. So hopefully we should expect a good performance on Saturday.
We'll talk about the game on Saturday in just a moment, but something else that happened during the week was a bit of special training, I suppose. Do you want to explain what it was, Darren?
I think it was more than special training. I joined in for the first 40 minutes of it, and I'm still recovering now. It was brilliant for character building, something that we've tried to do for a very long time, but because of the COVID situation, it's very difficult to create those relationships with the Army, the Navy, and we were very lucky that the Navy come and approached us and said that they wanted to do stretcher runs, combat training with the players. They were crawling through sand on their bellies backwards. It was good for the public to watch, I think. They enjoyed watching Plymouth Argyle work extremely hard on the beach, and I think the rewards are massive for us. So we're really pleased that to the Navy for allowing us to do that.
How did the lads find it? Other than obviously having sore bodies afterwards, but actually, did they enjoy it?
They enjoyed it. We'd done a session on emotional intelligence beforehand, in terms of building relationships with each other, which was really, really good. That self-awareness. And I think a lot of those skills do relate to that team work that we're trying to create at this football club. And it's just a different environment. But yeah, we took a lot out of that session.
This weekend then, Forest Green Rovers back to league action. What are you expecting from that?
Well, we've played against Forest Green on home park. I think they've had one or two changes. They've obviously recruited a newer team now in terms of their first years on their first year scholarship programme. They play a different system to what they played when we played them last time. They've got a new manager. So they've made a number of changes, but I think in terms of making sure we play the Plymouth way, that's not changed. Whoever we play against, we've got to make sure in terms of our players, individuals, collectively, that we stick to our responsibilities and as a team, and that's probably the most important aspect to win any game. And I think if we get our players performing, and they've performed particularly well over the course of the season, then normally your performance is a consequence of that is winning, and we've been on the right end of that more than the wrong.
Just finally, just mentioned the Plymouth way there. One of the ways that you guys have been going this year is scoring some belting goals. Jeff Walker, one goal of the month for his one against Oxford, and Will Jenkins-Davis scored a bit of a special one a couple of weeks ago against Bournemouth as well, didn't he?
We have been doing work on the training ground in terms of players getting quick fire shots off. I'll never have a go at a player for having a shot at the edge of the box. I think sometimes we don't encourage that enough. With Jeff's, no one's seen that coming, but believe it or not, players, we've set ourselves targets now. We've set ourselves challenges in terms of league position, cup runs. And it's nice when players get rewarded for their efforts on the training ground, and to me it's what they've been working on. It's not just where they've hit a wonder strike. That's been worked daily. And as I said, Jeff's goal was very pleasing. Probably big emphasis has to go to our supporters for making sure that they contribute with the votes to our players, because against Sheffield Wednesday, in terms of fan base, and I know Jeff's it went to the wire. So it did go down to one or two supporters that put the effort in to support our younger players. So, you know, it is nice. And Jamal got the one last season. Will JD will be coming up, but I expect that to be into goal of the month. So it's nice for the players. Players are, you know, we're starting to build a reputation at this football club, and that's the nice, you know, when people start talking about you in the right way.
Top stuff, Darren. Good luck this weekend.
Brilliant. Thank you.